battery's probably going to cut me out pretty soon. So if it randomly cuts out, that's why. Because we are committed. Damn it. I could have just charged the camcorder before now, but I didn't. It was so busy at work. I didn't have time to just do the simplest little thing, like plug in to an electrical outlet a charger for this Canon camcorder. So if it just randomly stops, just know I was working real hard tonight. All right. Who works at a restaurant? It's really nothing to flaunt. I think a lot of people don't give a shit. I think a lot of people are really degenerate in many different ways, not just religious kind of way. The term brain rot, that's a form of degeneracy. The fact that that's just a term that people, nonchalantly throw around these days to describe the state of America and the state of the youth and the state of pretty much everybody that has a smartphone, okay? That's not a positive thing. And you've just accepted it as a thing that is permeating in everything. Did I hit that note or not? A little bit. It wasn't loud enough though. Yeah, that's a problem, dude. I have to strain. Beaded Jesus! Yes! He's the best. I tell you guys I lost Beaded Jesus for like 2 months. I lost him during the Ascension. This was like a couple years ago, right before I wrecked my car. And so he was gone. Chevy, aveo. And he was on the couch, and I was smoking a blunt. I smoked like 2 back to back because I was so fucking traumatized, which is like the stupidest thing to do if you have like a potential concussion. Like, I know how I'm gonna fix this. I'm just gonna smoke a bunch of weed. It was horrible though. I was bruised from like head to toe, hematoma, everything. Bandages. Stumbled my ass into a gas station and got like a bunch of fucking cigarillos. Like, those white owls. My parents. They knew I was smoking weed. But they understood. They totally understood. I was devastated that day. But I found Beaded Jesus! Anyway. He's like just a symbol that I carry around. This friend of mine from an AA meeting a long ass time ago, I haven't spoken to her in a long time. She lives in Florida, I think. She was making these things. And I helped her with one of her little projects, and so she gave me one for free. And I kept it. Because why wouldn't I? I'm a hoarder anyway. But yeah, I just find it interesting that, like, it never meant what it meant to her. Like, the reason why she made them. Like, it didn't mean that to me, but I still took it. I should keep it. And now I take it with me everywhere. And I freak out if I lose it. So that was really cool to find Beaded Jesus after he was gone for 2 months. The day that I lost something else that meant a lot to me. So it was like a reminder, like, it's okay. We all have to make sacrifices. Okay? thing. It's like a science fiction. It's just a synth sound, dude. Just sounds like the fucking 70s. I don't think I've done this one. Why we're going on the drug fast. Look, I will totally admit if I'm on drugs. It's true. It's true. Y'all really believe cannabis. Especially if I've worked my ass off, I feel like I've earned it, damn it. That's kind of the restaurant thing. It's a restaurant staple. It's like cannabis use. Any kind of drug abuse, alcohol abuse, cigarettes. Now everybody's on the fucking vape pen. It's like retarded. It's like they all just like stand around in a circle. It kind of reminds me of like smoker circles, like smoking cigarettes. And I was actually part of the smoker circle before I even started smoking cigarettes because I just love cigarettes. But like these kids at vape, they like pass around their vape pens. You know, it's so like dangerous. You know, that's how a bunch of people got strep throat. That's terrible. All from smoking weed. Because you know they have these vape pens that have the carts, the weed carts, and it's like super high in THC. That stuff smells like shit. It doesn't smell like weed. So what does that tell you? Like, it's not good for you. So many people swear by terrible things, and you just have to sit back and take it. Hopefully not take it personally, but I can't help it, cause you call yourself a pothead, but you don't even know what's in it. I mean, you really don't. I remember my mother used to say that all the time about illegal weed. And I was like, no, Mom, illegal weed is the weed you can trust. Like, once it gets legalized, like, all bets are off is what they put in it, you know? Especially Monsanto. Monsanto's all up in the cannabis industry, yo. So, that's not a good thing, that's not a good thing, that's not a good thing, that's not a good thing. Anything that's a good thing on the surface ain't a good thing. If it's bad on the surface, you know that you're doing the right thing. Did you guys like my story about Beaded Jesus? Was that like unnecessary? Well, I know you've seen him around. I just thought I'd let you know. God really loves you, so you don't have to keep hating yourself. Unless you can do something artistic with it like I do.